And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Atlanta. Moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Redskins. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set, ready. Dirty base, let's go. We got tight left.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
He's able to... off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
That's good for a Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's first and 10 from the 45.
Slam, slam, slam. Watch the twist. Watch the squeeze. Squeeze. Get ready. Go.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. I got him. Check. Check. Lock it. Hot, hot. He's crashed. Hot.
On first down, this is Geis. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
52's the mic, boys. 52. Go.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Hey, watch the ball. Check. Check, nickel. Sam on. Seam 6. Ready, go.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Redskins 0. Harrison Bunker to kick off for Kansas City.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go, boys, bring it on!
24-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Check, look, let's go!
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
Check four! Kill, Kong, 132 fighter. Let him.
Geis with a carry on second down.
Run.
Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25.
What you
Give
got?
him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
3rd and 11.
Ready. 42, Mike 42.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all.
Haywood.
Make these babies cry all the way back home.
Mike 42. Get in the weight room. Mike's 42. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 90. Wolf. Stand. Hey. Go.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Choose the Mike. I got one. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2nd and 11. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Back him up.
And sure, you hate the end result being a sack, but my question is, why are you going play action on 3rd and long anyway? No defense is going to respect the run in that situation. They're headed straight for the quarterback.
Here's Hill on the return. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. Some nifty running, but it only gets him to the 45. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
91 is the mic. They can't hang with us. Check 91.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Let's go.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
180. I'm coming.
And they give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made by Monte Nicholson. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
91 is the mic. Mike
General West. You don't know no better.
Shift. Watch the shift. 91 is the mic. And keep it up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Alert. Watch twist.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The Redskins take over.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. 64 weak. Let's get off the field. Kill.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Black. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Redskin 1st down, the pickup 15 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So, my man, I pose this question to you. How do you get to be the number 2 defense against the rush in the NFL?
Be better than number 3, I guess.
Okay, right.
And make plays like that, right?
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
You're right.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2.
Be better than number 3, but you really nailed it. Make plays like that on a consistent basis.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Check 9.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Protein spill. Check 3.
Hey.
Hard.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Ready, go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
2 yards. That's another Washington Redskins.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Aldrich Rosas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. He'll rifle this one, and he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Trubisky's pass. Intercepted. The Redskins take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. You're out. Check. Crop. Ready.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Check. Mike 42. He's scared. Mike 42. Mike 42. Time to go. Nice. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Record. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
2nd and 3. He finds Taylor, complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Washington Redskins.
This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got a first and 10.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
He'll drop to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Wide. Get wide.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Lay down.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
He's checking. Crash.
Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
3 buzz.
Slam. Watch twist. Ready to go.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Rosas to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Redskins 14, Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
Crunch time, defense.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Run.
57. Mike, 57.
Get that!
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And going deep for Hill. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Landon Collins on the coverage.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
Go!
At their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not? Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 91, 91.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Ringo.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Looking here for Smith downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
Get ready.
At their own 42-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Chiefs take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They go play action. Trubisky, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go. Meaning, fly pattern after the play-action pass, trying to hit it for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great, you've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch.
Sam, on.
10.
Delta. Ready, go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. It's caught inside the 25. So with a big gainer anyways, they'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
Ready.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Watch the backer. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check 26, check 26.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 40, 50, plant.
Bandit.
Exit.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Too little, Cupcake. Mike's 42, Mike's 42.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
42's the Mike, 42's the Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you, I'm coming after you.
Why? Who?
2nd and 13. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Play action. It's Trubisky. Catch made by Slayton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch. But you know what they love even more? completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And going deep for Hill. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll roll it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Here's Trubisky to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Let's go. To number 8. First and goal, Kansas City.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Chiefs with a football puck with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Now a handoff looking right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's third and goal.
All day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Bang, 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 bang.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs, 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Big stop, let's go.
Check.
Watch the edge. Dog. Go. Promotion, pump.
They'll set up a throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The Redskins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 19.
Yep, sir. Check 99. Check 99. Deuce.
Now back to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got to completion, just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 18-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
2nd and 5. Try to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Mike 52.
Man out, man out, man out, man out. 52's the Mike, boys, 52. You ready?
They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Black.
That's it, baby.
That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This is Geis, and he'll scratch out only about a yard after the 42.
Derek Nobby on the at the 32-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Run!
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Race don't travel. Ready, go.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
Shoot. Run.
10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
Let's go.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. General, relax.
Hey, watch the ship. Check the backer.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Geis.
Run.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
At the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, 4 down.
He's coming. We got double up. Squeeze, get in there.
Joker.
Set, go.
They'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Mike 52, Mike. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So a big one coming now for Aldrick Rosas. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And Rosas pulled it. It's no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate, and in doing so, sent this one off target.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. 57's Mike.
80 weapon.
Watch the screen. Watch red, 36.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Now it's Trubisky. That's complete to Slayton. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Boys, bring it up.
Complete to Darius Slayton. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Trubisky now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Okay, baby, I see you.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. 57's the mic, watch 57.
Trubisky to throw.
Just like that.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Bring it.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
Don't let him breathe. Play that time.
Red,
Don't let him breathe, defense.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Check 52.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Kill.
Here's Trubisky. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
And as we said, they control their own destiny now. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
2-18. Chopper, let's go.
They run. It's Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
Check.
See him, He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check, 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 check.
They'll run with Geis. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Mike 42, Mike
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
You better bring it.
Bravo.
Now, you better bring it.
Mike 42, Mike 42. 65, 65. 65. Check, 42's the Mike. Check, 42's the Mike.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Go.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
I'm gonna hit you all
Darren Lee there to get him down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
49, check 49, check 49.
Now a run with Geis. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Shit. Jim.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Washington, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.